I think for a lot of us, it's true at first, for myself included. And I remember when I first heard that saying, not only did I think it was clever, but it totally applied to me. And that's the one they said, they're like, where, don't go into your mind alone. It's a dangerous neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I absolutely related with that, because that's how it felt. Like anytime like I'm alone, I'm by myself, like I start having these negative thoughts, and then I start thinking that using is a good idea, and then I convince myself that it's okay. I justify this one last time. Always this one last time, right? And then there I am a day later, like now I'm hungover or feeling the effects of the come down, and banging my hand on the bar saying, how did this happen again?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think that there is absolutely some truth to it, but I think we want to explore this today. We want to talk about it because I think that there can be some benefits to being alone in sobriety, and there can be some growth that can happen in those instances. And so I think that where we're trying to figure out here is like, when does it go from being, oh fuck, I can't be trusted with my own thoughts, to I absolutely need to spend some time alone.
Right.
Because like it can be a little bit puzzling to know the difference between the two, and when it's okay and when it's not. For example, it's not a good idea for me when I hear that my wife is leaving and taking the child for the day to think that, oh man, I'm going to be alone. That means I'm going to go get some Oreo cookies and check out the porn and, and take advantage of that time alone to, give into all of these desires of the flesh.
Yeah.
Well,
and why does it matter, right? Because when we give into those things, we're punished spiritually through ourselves, right? Yeah. We drop a level of standard that we have for ourselves that we know we're capable of, and then we drop that down because we're indulging in, things that we know are harmful, especially when you're on a fitness journey like you talked about before. Right. You're trying to change your body composition or the way that the relationship that you have with food. If you're working on your sexual behavior or the way that you believe sexually, your thoughts or whatever, all of a sudden you're watching porn again, you're by yourself eating food and watching porn. It's the same. I mean, we found through talking about it on the podcast that's the same fucking disease. It's still alcoholism doing what it does, trying to fucking get us drunk.
Well, and I know that because the next day I have the same feelings, right? Where
it's never satisfied.
Right. Where after it's all said and done and it's over with and I've eaten the cookies and I've yanked the little guy, like after it's all said and done, like I still have those same feelings of how did this happen again?
Yeah.